Hi, I'm Zhanna. I'm co-founder of Anytype. And for those who don't know, Anytype is a local-first wiki app, today used by 600,000 people, which are managing their lives, writing their notes, and running their projects collaboratively with others. Anytype is also used by teams and organizations with strict privacy and security requirements, such as banks, NGOs, biotech startups, all this crowd. And today my talk will be, by the way, download Anytype, so you can help me with this presentation later on and join with this QR code. It's going to be local first chat for this conference. So my talk today will be about local first and social software, and then how it looks and feels, and then we will talk about what lies ahead in the era of large language models. Now I think is a usual topic. So local first software, we all know, it's owning your data in spite of the cloud. Many people, many devices work collaboratively on documents and files, and there is some magic on local copy and CRDTs. But when the software becomes social, when we not just work collaboratively on documents and files, but when we communicate, like in chats and forums, and also the larger the size of the group, the more this is a social aspect of this group. So if you when software becomes social, it's not about data anymore. The communication channel that connects these people becomes more and more important. If you have a local first community of, say, hundreds or thousands of people, then having your data locally is not everything you need. You want to preserve these connections to these hundreds of thousands of people, because these connections become as valuable as data itself, if not even more valuable. When is local first social software relevant? Of course, it's not about mass media and celebrity channels and drivers and riders networks, but it's about our personal relationships, our teams and communities, niche media, neighbors and student organizations. All of this much closer, much more personal relationships is what local first social is about. To summarize, local first social is about owning not only just your data, but also your communication channel. Today, we live in a cloud social world, so all of these connections and all of these communities depend on people and algorithms we don't control. And local first social software, like Anytype, aims to solve it. Why is it important? Here's the map of the world when I was born, and me and my co-founders are in this red part of the map. And you know that this venue we are currently all sitting in is actually where there was a wall. This wall divided East Berlin and West Berlin, and no one from the East Berlin could travel or flee to the other side. Fast forward to year 1989, the fall of the Berlin Wall. So the reason I'm giving this talk today, we are all sitting here, is because this wall doesn't exist anymore. However, we are in the year of 2025, and it looks like the walls are fortifying. And even in the digital world, cloud social give us these interconnections to each other. This is wonderful. But it also means that with a single click of a button somewhere, we can be disconnected from our friends, from our families, and from our communities. We at Anytype want to change that. We think that our connections to each other are our superpowers, and we aim to live in the world where these connections are ours alone. So now the most interesting part, how this local first social software looks and feels. And again, please join the local first chat that we pre-release for this conference. So we haven't released chats yet you won't be able to create your own chat at the moment, but by the end of June, you will be able to do so once we release local first chats to everyone. But today, we already can have a sneak peek to how it works. Okay, now I connect my phone, because this is a native mobile experience. Okay, this is the Anytype app, and here I have all my channels of communication that connect me to different people, for example, or to communities, and to my team, for example. Here I have keychain frames for my account or for my vault. This is the key that that is generated locally on my device. So all vault creation and authorization happens on this device without the internet connection, which of course gives me physical control of my communication channels. And each of these channels is a local first channel, so it's created locally. No one can stop me from accessing them or seeing what's inside. Let's dive in. So this, you see, is a normal chat with pictures and videos, and I can, for example, add some kind of reactions here, and I can, for example, reply, of course, yummy. But what's cool, that is really a much larger social experience. Here I can also have powerful documents. For example, the speech for this talk is written here, and with one click, I can start discussing it because maybe I want to get some feedback. And you see, the document is natively integrated with the chat. And I have here different buckets, like pages, you see, but also ideas and events, again, if you can join through this link. Even some recipes. So this allows to chat as you chat every day, but also organize your stuff better. Now we looked at personal communication, but what about groups? Here is our group of nightly testers. So this is the community of people who tests early builds and early versions of Anytype. There are 70 people here. And what's cool, that each of such group is highly customizable. So on top of photos, I can here, for example, create a feature request. Let me think. I want, let me think, iPad version. We don't have iPad version so far, unfortunately. I will not fill the template, but the creator of the group can add as well templates. Let me share it. And you see here, now it appears, but it also appears here in the bucket of all feature requests, which can be sorted and filtered and voted by the community. The same for bug reports and other stuff. But what if I want also, for example, to collect some feedback? And I can create it on the fly, so I can create a new object type feedback. I can also create a template, but I will not do so for the sake of time. But what's cool is now I can add a feedback, and I can just write something mundane, but it will explain that now I have a feedback here, and, oh, sorry, I clicked something else, and the new bucket appeared with feedbacks. Now all members of this group can create feedbacks as well. So these groups are highly customizable, and in a way they combine three world's most popular formats: a chat, a document, and a list, or like a database. Now we can go where? Where would we go? There is also a community, for example, here with about Berlin, with places about Berlin. But I think we should go to the Local First conference, yes? So again, this is the chat, and I see many of you already writing and commenting. And again, we have a schedule here, which is easy to navigate. I can also go to talks, to look to projects, and look for speakers. And all of them are connected both to their talks and with backlinks to their speakers to talks, talks to speakers, all of this. Okay, I think you might have some questions about how is this all working. So I will try on a very high level say how it works, but of course it would be topic for another speech if I would be explaining it. So Anytype is based on AnySync, a local first sync engine. Again, one more sync engine being here. I don't want to dig deeper. This is it's just about CRDTs, end-to-end encryption, and permissions model based on access control lists and continuous key exchange agreement. Anything is optimized for scalability, large groups, and speed. And we also have AnyStore, a local first object store which works together with anything. So the key concepts are these vaults with keys, which work in a way, I can say, like a social wallets on each device locally. Then we have these channels of communication that belong to people who create them. And then we have objects and files. So files are IPLD data structures, and they can be stored anywhere on Google Drive, on Apple, in decentralized network. And objects are this tissue that connect these files, and the chat is also, in a way, an object. And each such object and also a channel is a list of encrypted direct acyclic graphs, where every change is cryptographically signed and encrypted by the identities that are in the ACL. So I think at a high level, we can stay here. So if we can communicate with each other and in groups, why not with large language models? So this is a chat with 4 participants here. And on top of 2 of my co-founders, there is, you see, Mochi. It's an AI agent that we can collaboratively now talk to. And I can ask, I prepared some prompts here just because my typing is really slow. And let's hope that it works. But while Mochi thinks, I can have a look at what already Mochi has created previously. So I ask something about neck and shoulders exercises, because I'm in front of the computer all day. You see, Mochi answered actually, why local first software is great for social use cases. Look, Mochi thinks it's privacy first, digital autonomy, built for real world social life, and trust not just terms of service. So even LLM knows something about local first social already. And what's cool, that it's created like a document, and that's why I can reference it later on here in Pages. So while we have this chat-based experience very similar to ChatGPT, it's better organized, because now you can have your pages, your events, or whatever you are researching nicely put into buckets. For example, there was some exercises recommended for me, and I can tick them down if I'm really making them. I hope I will do it. It's not just ask what kind of exercises I need. Okay, let's try maybe another one. I hope I might maybe we do this one. Copy, and this might also take a little bit of time. But it's very similar to the document I just showed. I will also show that Roman asked about kids-friendly events this week in Berlin. And look, the agent created a collection. And each collection has an event inside, and I can browse them and even update if I want. The agent is also capable of updating. Of course, this is just the first experiment. We have not rolled this out. We plan to do it after the summer. And what's cool that all of you and other developers can contribute your own agents with your own prompts specified for your use cases, because this one is a generic agent built just for this demo. Okay, this Mochi is still making a plan for this research. Probably it was too much to ask in a very fast demo. But I think overall, you got the idea that, first of all, we can work with these agents collaboratively. And also, the result of this work can be stored in lists, in documents, so in formats that is easy to operate with. And after, I don't know, months and years of conversation, you have your database that you can consult. Okay, this is the immediate future, I would say, and let's look a little bit more into the future. Today, we are used to talking to a few base models of our choice, mostly in personal environments, but fast forward 1-2 years, and we will be surrounded by hundreds, if not thousands of agents. Every channel of communication, every business, every specific environment will have their own agent. These agents will have personalities, they will have skills and areas of expertise. What this kind of future, this multi-agent future would require, what becomes important, even critical for it to be the future we like? First of all, shared memory and social context. Shared memory, I think, is quite obvious. To work with us, humans in teams and with other agents, there has to be shared memory for an agent to be effective. Social context is important, again, when agents need to understand who knows whom, in which relationships they are, and with whom they can share what kind of information to be truly useful, especially once the agentic capabilities appear. Second, today, what do models do for us? They research, they summarize, they answer our questions, translate, make tone suggestions. But tomorrow, there will be a move to a true agentic behavior. And what does it mean? It's when agents will buy and sell on our behalf, negotiate, make deals. And what would be the requirements for that? We think cryptographic signatures on messages, intents, on all the interactions, because in no way agentic capabilities can scale if a hallucinating agent can book a $10,000 non-refundable trip for you by mistake. So cryptographic signatures make intents verifiable and agents accountable. Okay, what else? We have these thousands of agents surrounding us. What do we need? One agent to orchestrate them all on your behalf, your digital twin. And this unique agent would have access to all your communication, to all your data, to all your history. And what kind of agent would you prefer? I opt for the agent I can trust and rely on. And that would be an open model, a local agent or agent run on the infrastructure I control with 100% uptime, and that also can speak locally from my phone to my computer to my watches and everywhere else inside of my house. And of course, that should be private and secure, because if I share that much with one agent, it has to be playing on my side and not revealing my secrets to be used against me. And then the final thing, these twin agents of ours, how do they communicate? I think, again, privately and directly, so that we protect the data and the communication channel between the agents that we fully trust. So if we summarize the foundation for this multi-agent future, shared memory and social context, cryptographic signatures, local agent you can trust, and direct channels of communication, I think that sounds familiar to what we just discussed, because this is the local first and social software that we talked is really good for humans. Actually, it's really good for agents. many of you and many of us in this room are digging towards that future, because local first software isn't just about a local copy of your data, it's about digital independence. And social, local first social, is the hardest part of it. So I hope we solve it, and let's build the future we want to live in together.
Excellent, thank you.
I wanted to share one more demo first,
Okay.
but maybe I need my co-founder to find, if I still have time, yes?
You have plenty of time, yeah.
Yes, so I want, this is one more little thing, because I showed you a little bit the future, but I wanted also a little bit to show what is available today, and we just released the Anytype local MCP server, and one of our young engineers wants, there is no sound.
One powerful example we've crafted alongside is the Anytype MCP server. You can find it on our GitHub. It's published to NPM, but actually everything you need you can find in the desktop settings. So let's head right to the API key section and create a new key. I can use this convenient button here to copy the MCP config. Now, you can use an MCP client of your choice. I'm going to use Raycast. The config is parsed here, and as easy as that, we're ready to go. Now, let's assume you want to attend Local First conference and keep the agenda with some notes in your space. I've already went ahead and created some types and properties here. But now I want to delegate the tedious work of actually filling the space with all the data to an assistant. And that's why I'm gonna use the Ray1 model, which is really good with tool calling, alongside the Anytype MCP we've just created to automate it. I'm gonna tell, hey, I wanna attend Local First conference, and here I already have the entire prompt prepared. Now I just need to attach the agenda, which I happened to find online. This is day 2 of the conference. I'm attaching that here, and now I let the assistant do the work for me. It's first of all gonna list the spaces, find the local first space, now looking up the types we have available, because I told it to create talks and also speakers. And as we can see, it's pretty quick in coming up with all the speakers alongside the company they work at. That already looks great. And I also told it now for the talks, I want to know about the start time, the duration, and the speaker who's actually giving a talk. And that's why the assistant now went on and created all the talks, and we can have a look. We have them here with the speaker alongside. The duration, the time seems a bit shifted, but other than that, the agent was very successful in doing so. So this and much, much more the MCP server is capable of. You can play with the properties, with the types, with the text and the spaces, update them, whatever you want to do. So I hope you're as excited as I am. My name is Yannis, and see you soon.
Okay.